What's up, guys? It's your boy Jamaica here, coming at you with another deck tech. This is my GHALTA-NOUGHT list. A couple of days ago, I would say it was like a random Tuesday tournament. We have Tuesday tournaments now, by the way. It's crazy. Um, I played this mono green like elf deck with like Galtas and Practicing Dreadnought. This is the updated version of it. Um, Basically, the whole plan is to obviously play a Dreadnought with a Eldrazi Mimic, but also just power out for to use it to power out Galtas as well. Galta is, I think, a pretty great card. I don't really play a ton of green decks, but this card you can play it on like turn three. It's pretty great. It gets reduced by the total power of your creatures, and I mean, if you have a 12/12, then this costs 2 mana, so that's pretty good. What's better than 1 mana 2/2s, or just as good? Maybe 2 mana 2/2s. This is pretty good. So with the new version, I've started to splash white. So this is just my explanation of the list. 18 lands still, all for Sun Petal Grove and Canopy Vista. I'm hoping that the vistas don't actually kind of mess me up here, but it is a forest plains for Sun Petal Grove. I think the white is good for some protection spells. Green has two problems. One, it can't really protect itself super well against things. There are cards that kind of help, but not in like creature form, which I'm kind of looking more forward based on some of the cards. And two, combo is a really hard matchup, so I have some sideboard cards for that. Of course, the Dreadnought Mimic plan is good. Mimic is great when I think you don't have blue for like Trick Bind or Repudiate or Reality Ripple or whatever. You could play you could play Repudiate in this list, and I'm not sure if it's actually legal. I don't really know, but this is the upside being a creature, so it's good with your other like creature drawing spells. We'll get to in a little bit. Galta is pretty insane. You kind of want four. You always want to draw one at some point when you have a big threat here. And Galta's not even just powered by the Dreadnought. I would say this is more of a Galta deck than a Dreadnought deck, although they kind of help hand in hand. But there's a big elf package here. 20 elves, 12 the one drops. They're all kind of the same thing. Elvish like Finor Elf and Llanowar Elf, all the same guy. But the three drops is where it gets interesting. I cut the Rafellos for Llanowar Tribe, and I thought it was a bit better because it's just a beefier guy. When you kind of think about it, it reduces Galta's cost by 6, 3 with the power, and 3 with the mana it adds. It's just more consistent overall. I think just Rafellos just goes to dies. And if you have multiple tribes you're not unhappy about it, if you have multiple Rafellos, you're a little bit worse off. And plus, with the Sun Pellet Grove inclusion, I couldn't really add Rafellos anyway. Elvish True is another good like go wide card. It just reduces Skulta by a lot more if you have like a bunch of like little elves. This is pretty great. Also adds a ton of mana if you need it. But the utility cards here are why the white is here, especially Benevolent Bodyguard main deck. I wanted a creature that could protect my threats or just like protect the Mimic when I needed to. And Bodyguard is my choice. You could find it with Winding Way or Vivian. Vivian's another big part of this deck, I will say. Winding Way is also pretty. I don't want to skip around Winding, but Winding Way is pretty great. It's usually like a 2 mana draw 2 cards at least. You do have to get really unlucky to draw 1 card or 0, but I have 34 creatures in this deck, so this is pretty good. But Vivian is also a big part of the deck. If you have a Vivian out and just a Dreadnought and a Galta, you could use either the with the trigger on the stack here, you could just play a Galta, or you could just sack the Dreadnought, or you could sack the Galta to a Dreadnought. If you have, let's say you have like Dreadnought double Galta, you could use one Galta to sack to the Dreadnought, and then you just play your second Galta because you have so much mana. So yeah, I think Vivian's pretty great. Also, just kind of like draws cards, which is always fun in green. The plus ability hopefully is useful too. Flyers is kind of a big deal, so just having reach can be fun too. But the sideboard really comes in for white. With Deafening Silence, Mark of Asylum. Deafening Silence pretty great against combo. Mark of Asylum really good against like red base removal, specifically things like I don't know, like Lightning Rift or like Pyroclasm, things like that. It's cards I want to actively beat. Dawn's Escort is my answer to wrath effects like Dave Judgment, Batu's Last Reckoning, what have you. I think it'll be good. I'm not really sure. It's a bit expensive at 3, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Full Forward Return of Nature was also kind of like a graveyard hate card. The only real graveyard deck I kind of know of right now, there's two. There's probably like Eggs and like World War Dragon. With like I have Deadly Science for that. Eggs, maybe that's good enough. I don't know, but it probably is good enough. Honestly, that covers that. Even like World Gorger's not that bad too, but this card even beats World Gorger. But it's also just obviously a disenchant, so you want to bring that in a couple matchups. Lead the Stampede, another grindy card, kind of like extra winding ways, so to speak, for when matches kind of go long. Things like Control, it's kind of good to bring in. And also Basilisk Call I'm going to try out. It's a really cheap way of just giving your creatures lifelink. So another card I thought about was a Nearheath Pilgrim. It's like a soulbound creature. It's a white, but it is a creature and it kind of is susceptible to dying. But you can find it with Winding Way. But I think this card will be fine. Obviously, if any of you have a Ghalta with Death Touch Trample lifelink, it's you're gonna get a lot of damage in no matter what. So we're gonna play the tournament today. So there's like a minimum of 4 rounds. So let's see if I can repeat the success from the last tournament. Yeah, and by the way, if you like the video and you like the content coming on here, please like, follow, and subscribe to the video. And if you want to have a Twitch, the description of my in the description, there's a link to my Twitch. Go follow that also. And if you want to actually look at some of the older content I've made, I've actually gone through my YouTube here and kind of sorted everything out by season. So if you go to the playlist section and sort by, I think it's like date added or something like that, you can look through every season of my old decks. So if you have a lot of time in your hands, go check that out. But anyways, thanks again for your support. Like, follow, and subscribe to the video if you want or not, whatever. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions for me. But here we go. Here comes the tournament VOD. Now, first, oh, that's a mulligan. I need a 1-drop. I have a 1-drop, but I have a tap land. It's not good either. That's this is the downside of this deck. We'll just go to 5, I guess. Okay, I can keep this. This is actually a pretty reasonable hand. I'll just cut some redundant stuff. All right. Unfortunate. If we get like earthquaked or something, I'll be so upset. I'm gonna be like so upset. Okay, it's just goblins. Okay, it's just goblins. This is fine. This is totally fine. Pay the echo. Do it. Don't kill my archdruid. Dang it. They always have it. They always have it. Okay. A lot of Vivians. It's okay. No. Time. Probably just like -2 the next Vivian. Why would you do that? Just gotta... Oh, they're all attacking Vivian. That's totally fine. We'll play this. I could have actually protected it, but it's not a big deal because I have a second one. I just flashed another random elf. Okay. So many. What'd they get, by the way? They got a Skirk Prospector. So they got first day. And what, the thing? I don't know. I guess I could play this. This is not bad. Has like a kind of flash blocker here. Like block, 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 flash this guy in. Kind of cool. Okay, am I dead? Could be dead. Could be dead here. Okay. Sack two things first day. Infinite red. It's cool. It's very cool. Okay. So they have infinite red mana. What are you gonna do with it? It's just infinite red mana. It's kind of risky to sack it and then cast it. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter any way you do it, but there's some things, I don't know. They have some sort of like weird exile effect. Can I have to yield this? I'm just gonna, can I yield this? Okay. I don't want to yield my turn if there's just some sort of like value first day. Okay. So this gets like Pashalik, and then I die. Assuming they do it right. And then it's just like infinite sack triggers. Red cap? Red cap works too. I guess I do that. um, this deck is annoying, I would say. This is kind of an annoying matchup because it's like a combo deck that is all creatures. So it's like I'm bad against combo, but it's even worse just because like I'm just gonna try to kill them really fast. That's just the only thing I can do. I'm just gonna kill as fast as humanly possible. I'll play some marks to fight against Munitions Expert and then just cut some like random L's, I guess. I don't know if I want to bring in Basilisk Caller. I could come down to that, but I can't really kill the Tramplers, so I think I'm good. Okay. If I draw a Mimic, then I get a 12/12. That's cool. It's kind of cool. Oh, Vivian works. Vivian's kind of neat. Just needs to live. All these I have everything, so it just kind of needs to live. I have the power of a 12/12. That's totally okay. Six damage. Alright, let's go down. I could find another Dreadnought. That'd be really funny. Okay, I found nothing. This actually is stone nothing. Okay, flash this guy in to enable my Galta. I'm gonna keep the Galta. It's way easier to save. Alright, so flashing the Galta. I'll save the Galta, because I think this guy's easier to kill. I mean, this guy's easier if they have something like some artifact thing. I don't know. Cancel. So, but it's probably better if I like have the 12 tokens. If I draw another Galta, they can play the Galta. I don't know. That might be better actually, because then if I don't know, we'll see. It also does not matter. See, and I drew a Dreadnought. Of course, I drew a Dreadnought. I should have actually made this Vigilant. I should just plus. I kind of forgot. I got too excited, of course. I always get excited. It basically has Vigilance. Okay, I'll just replace it. Egg on my face. Egg on my face. Oh, man. I mean, if they kill the Galta, then I have the Dreadnought to save it, to replace it, basically. So, I mean, it's like an insurance policy. It's not bad. It's like an insurance, I guess. I probably should have just saved the Dreadnought. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. You drew another Dreadnought. I'm sick. Run it back. His hand's very suspect. What a mulligan, actually. Hand's also very suspect. I'm gonna keep. I think I'm gonna keep this. This is not terrible. I'm weirdly gonna cut the Vivian. It's either Vivian or Winding Way. I think I'm just Winding Way here. I don't want to go to 5. I think that's why. I just kind of stubbornly don't want to go to 5. And I have like a white source, so if I draw like a Mark of Asylum, it's really nice. Okay. I want to play a Forest over the Sun Petal Grove, unless I draw Mark of Asylum. So if I draw Canopy Vista, I can play it untapped. Alright, this just gets eaten by, a Munitions Expert, so I'm just gonna Winding Way. Okay, 2 out of 4, not bad. Okay. They're gonna learn. They're gonna draw this thing. Interesting. Patron, sure. Okay, if I draw a Dreadnought, this is pretty great, because I have a really good setup here. They've decided to tap out, which is awesome. Don't you want me, baby? Okay, they got something very passive. That's not bad. Never lucky. Okay, we'll play a tribe here. They only get killed by this if they play like another goblin than the expert, which is totally possible. It's like totally possible they can do that. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm doing it. Just live to get a 12-12. Another 12-12 after that. Completely excessive. You get 2 mana free 12-12 if this lives. Okay, Pashlik, nice, nice. Okay, also nice. Okay, let's just play the Mark of Asylum, just because, I guess. um, I can only die by combo, which is really bad, because I can't really stop that. But I'll play a Galta anyway. Let's keep one card in my hand. It could be anything. Could be anything. But they have to kill me right here. They have one card, Munitions Expert, so they have to have, like, Sack Outlet plus First Day, so that's definitely not it. Sure. Okay, that's not bad. I guess the Lieutenant is okay. They could cast it, but they have to sack a lot of stuff. Trampling is really good, though. I guess I'll draw my Benevolent. No, Bodyguard doesn't do it because they have black and green or black and red creatures, so Bodyguard doesn't kill them here outright. The trampling might. The 24 tramplers might. That just might kill. I don't know. Alright, all these are going to the dome because I have Mark of Asylum out. I don't know if they can gain enough life here. This is their hand, basically. Okay. Here comes the Sling Gang. It's great. Great card. I don't know about right now, though. I still have 24... 24 power and trample. They need to block a lot. The math is not in their favor. They can gain like 6, go to 16, but then if they block sack, they just die. So I don't know. Not sure how this works out. And my creatures can't be killed by that. So just gonna attack and see how they play it out. The last 2 cards are complete not good cards, really. Sure. 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 This would be a fun lesson in trampling. I don't think they can live. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Um, I'm gonna keep. This is kind of a rough one, but I can like Winding Way for lands if it gets really bad here. Otherwise, I just like play my land and then Winding Way for creatures. I should probably keep more one-landers in my life. Cool. Spellbomb doesn't do anything to me, but it's kind of a good value card if you're mono black. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna play my elf. The Winding Way creatures. Creatures. Okay, I drew another Galta. My Canopy Vista. No. No. My Vista. Okay. Alright, again, I'm gonna Winding Away creatures. Okay. I keep drawing more stuff I can't really cast. More Vista, more white sources. No. I'm still drawing cards, which is great. I guess. I'm actually gonna go Ghalta the hard way. Sure. Okay, if I draw a Dreadnought here, it's gonna be a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff on the battlefield. It's a Vivian's close. I'm gonna plus, I guess, to protect it against the Nighthawk. I guess I can give this guy reach, which it actually would block. So that's actually really nice. So I can actually protect it in multiple ways. I have multiple elves too to flash in. So this is pretty good insurance. A lot of these cards I keep forgetting until your next turn. I have to like remember that. I'm actually not really super used to that kind of wording. I'm too old school for my own good. I really wish I had one of those white sources. Because, like, Bodyguard is, like, so great in this matchup. Against, like, single spot removal. Alright, they're coming at the Vivian. It's totally fine. I have the Llanowar Elf. Could flash another elf to replace it. Okay, they had the Lash right. Interesting. They could have actually, like, equipped this and tried to... It wouldn't have really mattered, I guess. Hmm. I guess they just wanted to block, too. I'm just gonna give it the Vivian. If I draw a Dreadnought, it's gonna be pretty great. I didn't. It's another white source. I'm pretty close to Ghaltaing the hard way. I'm really close. What do I have? 4? So it's 8. Okay. They must have another Lash Wraith. Okay. Because they paid 1 life and then paid a mana. It's actually a really interesting sequence. Because they've attacked with like 2 creatures here. They could have probably had a 4/4. Okay, they're just going all in on this. They want to gain 1,000,000,000 life. So my Galt or my Vivian is just dead. Which is fine. I just get to replace it with... Okay, they're going Dome. Oh, God. Okay. Interesting. Oh, there's the white source. I guess I have to, like, plus now. How much does this cost now? This costs 6. Maybe I should have left the guy back. I was actually thinking of a Benevolent Bodyguarding as a protection spell. Maybe I should have left the guy back. Okay. Black. I only have like 2 of those. So there's only one more time I can do this. I don't think I can kill my opponent that quickly. Okay. Death Touch Wind is a nice combo. Yeah, it's not a favorable attack for them. So... Okay, there's a Dreadnought, which is really good. Because now I could use a Ghalta to save the Dreadnought and then have another Ghalta. Um... I'm just thinking of how to not die to this Nighthawk. Um, and then what order I should do things. Hope they don't have a swamp. I don't know if that matters. I don't know if I can kill them on the crackback. The problem is they might gain a million. I don't think they'll gain that much life. It kind of depends on the Grim Dancer, I guess. Hmm. I'm just thinking. So like the Mimic is actually really good. The Mimic is a really good attacker, except it just gets eaten by the. It just sucks that the Mimic just kind of like doesn't do anything. I need to draw another Dreadnought, more or less. Um, I know I have time. I have a lot of time. It's not a big deal. Okay, we'll just pass. We'll just pass. I don't like this part of the game where it's like I had problems with this deck the first time I played this matchup. I probably just make this a 12-12 block, make a Galta. I don't know. I don't think they have much else. Sure. Like I can kill this. It's not a big deal. If they go all out here, I think they die. I'm pretty sure they die. Okay. Okay, let's start flashing all the idiots. Um, so my Mimic becomes a 12-12, which will die to the thing. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna flash in a Galta, to sacrifice to the Phyrexian Dreadnought. Okay, so Galta goes away. I have another Galta, which is okay. Um, I'm just wondering if I have to like give this thing Pearl Black. How much life did it gain? 9. 9 plus 8, 17. They go to 37. If they have anything to kill any of my guys? I can't deal 28 either, I don't think. I guess I have to protect the Mimic. And just draw a Dreadnought and kill them, I guess. I think this is how I'm supposed to kill them here. I hope. I don't know. Oh, they don't gain life. This is Menace. Oh. Oh, okay. Can I play another Galta? They can have a bunch of Doomblades too, which is really sad. Alright, drew another Mimic. Um, I wonder if I would just minus this. I don't know. I was really afraid to minus. Because then if I don't hit, I die. Oh, I did have lethal. I should go for lethal? Yeah, maybe just go for lethal. I don't know. I'm just playing super... I'm playing super scared. I'm playing like... I could have just like plus attacked and then had the guy. Oh my god, I'm playing so bad. I'm like playing so bad. I played so bad like on my own too, off stream. So there's like really no excuse. But I'm still like pretty strong. I feel I'm only worried about like a removal spell. But I mean it would if they had a removal spell I'd die anyway. I don't know. I'd probably just die anyway. Right? No, I attacked with everyone before, yeah, then they have to kill something. Okay, they're just gonna gain like 16 life. Which is still I'm still pretty good with 24 power. Yeah. Okay. I still have lethal. I mean, I still have lethal, so... Okay. Interesting. Can he live this? Three, 15, 17. I have exactly 19 now. Okay, flash in a 2-1. 2-1 flash. Okay. No. Um... 3 goes over. 15, 17, 19. It's 19 on the dot. I have no idea what color spell they have here. Who needs math? Slaughter Pact? If they had Slaughter Pact, I'm fucking dead. Just pack it up, guys. End stream. Alright, had to steal that one. Had to steal that one. Okay, I hate racing flyers here. I have a weird plan against black, as in I'm gonna play Dauntless Escort, I guess, and like lead the Stampede. Maybe lead the Stampede as a grindier element. I kind of want to play Basilisk Color. Wait, you know what I should do? What I wasn't doing before, when I last played this matchup, I should play Return to Nature. That's the only way they can race all my idiots. Is with freaking Lashwraith. Maybe instead of this, I play like a couple of these. I mean, my opponent didn't have anything. I think I was just playing around cards I was like super afraid of. But yeah, it's definitely like... It's definitely... Your line is better. Okay, I'm gonna play a couple of Return to Natures. I don't know if I'll play 4. I kind of want to play 4, but I like the just extra protection guys. And then a couple of things for Lashwraith, basically. I think that's the only artifact they have. Yeah, Collar's nice, too. Collar's a great racing tool. I guess, like, Death Touch plus, like, Reach is really good. I only lose to that Flyer. I only actually lose to, like, Flyers. But I'm gonna try this. But if the Flyers aren't big, then I don't care. And the only thing that makes them big is Lashwraith. So I'm gonna fight around... I'm gonna try to fight Lashwraith. Are you playing? Oh, they did. This hand's good-ish. I'll keep. Okay. It's my anti-Lash Ride plan. Getting creatures here. Okay, I drew one. One out of four. What did I discard there? Dang, sucks. Get down on it. Alright. Classic combo, Death Touch, Lifelink. Alright, so many Galtas, so little time. Gotta chill out these Galtas for a second. If I draw a Vivian, the game pops off here. I actually pop off here. I will take it. Hmm. Um. Hmm. 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 Can't really Dauntless Escort that. Okay. Maybe I do need to play Lead a Stampede. I don't know. I feel like I don't have grindy elements. We'll take it. Oh. The Sig. I hate this. It's such a great combo. Freaking Sig. Okay, my draw's not been spectacular. Not gonna lie. Great. Excellent card. I like it. Man, they played the most like basics heads-up game. Alright, there's a Dreadnought. Against 5 cards in their hand. Maybe they don't have it. Maybe they have straight nothing. Who knows? Maybe they have straight nothing. Maybe I'm gonna concede. Maybe. No. Okay. It's alright. Okay. I'm gonna be on the play. I think I'm gonna cut a Galta to add another elf. They're like Llanowar elves. Yeah, I think I'm bringing. Actually, they do survive. They do survive the Drown in Sorrow. My opponent's gonna bring that back in. No, I want to keep this Galta in. Hmm. Yeah, it's just an extra dude. I guess I could take these out. One collar. Either a collar. Maybe just add a collar for the fans. Collar for the fans. Um. Try collar. I just want to try collar out. See how that works. This hand's almost amazing. I will keep. If I draw another land, I get a Dreadnought turn 2. Alright. 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 I mean, it can all just go away. They can have, like, Feed the Swarm. Alright. Winding Way for lands, which is totally good for me. Totally fine with that. Haha! Just one. No torrent removal? I don't know. Okay. So much nonsense in my hand. My hand is so bad. My hand is actively so bad. Alright, don't have it. Don't have a removal spell. Alright. Prepare for Feed the Swarm. Prepare for Feed the Swarm. Gatekeeper doesn't help, because I have an elf. If this lives, I play a Ghalta. I get my Ghalta out here. I mean, if this lives, Ghalta come into play. Yes! Alright, Ghalta. Yeah, attack! The best part about Ghalta is that if they have Feed the Swarm, they take 12 damage. They take 12 freaking damage. Which is why I'm not trading the Ghalta for the Dreadnought. Yep. I don't have any pump spells for the Ghalta, so this isn't fine, I guess. I mean, they had a 1-3 anyway, so they weren't gonna die. What am I saying? I mean, they gotta scry. They gotta do something. All right, Ghalta comes in. Play an Archdruid. I mean, it's like Doom. If they have Doomblade, yeah, it's pretty good. Thank you. Thank you for your goodwill. All right, Turbo Ghalta does it. I'm surprised I didn't get Doombladed there. Was a mulligan. Need a 1-drop. This hand's better. I will keep. I'm gonna bin the Bodyguard because I have any white sources. Oh, they're playing Tron? Okay. That doesn't really do anything against big green decks, so... I can definitely just start doing small things early. And no post either. No post to start. Why did I say Tron? They're playing post. Did I say Tron? I really did say Tron, didn't I? Dreadnought the hard way. I actually have, like... I have, like, a very, like... I have, like, a wish list of, like, how I can activate Dreadnought. One of them is sacrificing, like, 6 creatures to Dreadnought. I really want to do that one day, and have it be the right play. There's a Ghalta. Because, like, I could trade my board for, like, 2 12/12s. I think that's, like, right. At some point. I would need, like... At this point, I would need, like, 6 elves. Okay, Fun Puddle Grove. Nice. Alright, Winding Way for creatures. Oh, we hit. Definitely a hit here. I have 4 mana, so I can't do everything. Okay. Make this a 12/12. Sack this 12/12. Attack for 2. I have multiple Ghaltas, I guess. They could like duplicate this if they have another glimmer post. They could definitely duplicate. They're not like dead yet, but I have multiple 12/12s. Okay, double relic. Nice. They could go for a big tooth and nail too. That's actually kind of scary. Um, I might die here. I'm not really sure. I could be dead. Okay. I could be dead. I don't know. Can they entwine tooth and nail here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take like 9 mana. So if they make a land drop, I guess I can entwine tooth and nail and maybe die or lose my board. Be scary. Can I attack with this guy? Awesome. Okay, something's happening. Okay, Balagan recovery for Ancient Stirrings. Maybe to find a duplicate, but that doesn't really matter because my board's just so big. And they can't even cast duplicate. So I don't know what they're looking for. Okay. Let's see. Not sure what I'm worried about in this matchup particularly. I'm gonna cut these for like Return to Nature, which kind of like I guess it kind of like Stone Rains them if I kill like a relic. I kind of want to just go fast. I can play. I thought about playing Mark of Asylum for like their Tooth and Nail turns, but I don't know if that really matters. If anything, I could play like Dauntless Escort, which again doesn't stop duplicate. Maybe I just play that. I don't know. Maybe it's like Return to Nature. So just kind of like good removal spells. I'm gonna keep there's a bunch of tap lands in my hand though. These vistas haven't really super worked out super well, but I believe in them still. I still believe in them. Oh, this is a different song. I'm gonna skip this. Being in the forest, that'd be really nice. The draw. The hand would just be great if I drew in the forest. Look at the elf beatdown plan. Alright, double stirrings. First one found a cloud post. Second one finds a relic. Would love a forest here. It just okay. Okay. Double Cloud Post is scary. The tap land's doing me in here. Okay. Hopefully I'll get Tooth and Nailed or whatever. They need 9 mana to entwine Tooth and Nail, I believe. So I'm just on like the elf beatdown plan. It's not like a terrible plan. Okay, Our Promise will gain them a bunch of life and get them a lot of mana if they want. Double Hour? That'd be kind of silly. Okay, recovery for... I think they got Stirrings here. They're digging really hard. They're really worried about... I guess they don't have anything. Or I don't know. Alright, they found a Prism, which is a redraw. My go wide plan really helps out against her Mystifying Maze, so they could just maze this, I guess. Okay, so they're scrying. They might get like an Arc of Araska to draw cards. They must not have anything if they're just continually casting land drawing spells. Alright, Factory does block, but then you need a lot of mana to activate this and activate this. This might be a duplicate. Probably on my Archdruid. Kind of eats most stuff. Look like they have another one. And they still have mana to maze something. Alright, flashing my Druid here. They're gonna probably Mystifying Maze this guy. These guys trade. I have so many elves, it doesn't really matter anymore. I need Tooth and Nail. I think it's just gonna be really bad for me. Like, really, really bad. But definitely have the mana for it now, after the Hour of Promise and Sylvan Scrying. Alright, looks like I'm getting Tooth and Nailed. What combo will come out? Alright, that kills all my creatures. This definitely kills everything, which is pretty good. I probably should have brought in the Mark. I think Mark will be good against him overall. But I could draw. This game's not over yet. I can definitely draw like Return to Nature to break this up. But I can't really play creatures, so. How many Return Natures are in my? There's 3. Hmm. Like a bug on me. Where'd that come from? Okay. Um, I wouldn't say the game is over, but it's this is kind of annoying to deal with. I could break this up with, like I said, a Return to Nature. That's like the best thing I could do right now. But I can't really play creatures and when this is out. It's a bit rough. Even like 12/12s can't be. Even 12/12s are stopped by this. Kind of also worried about Primal Command. Even if I play like these permanents. Alright, there's another Tooth and Nail. That'd be kind of nice. Alright, Terracodon. Let's see what they hit. I just want just for science. And they might hit their own stuff. Okay. Oh, they just shoot on me. Yeah, what am I doing? They just shoot all my stuff. They just shoot everything. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I guess I have to bring in marks after all. So annoying as that is. I still want the some return to natures, though. No, I probably want the maximum out of this. I'll cut a tribe, I guess. Yeah, that's true too. But may have to win it. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's like a turn 3 dreadnought. Just fine. It's totally fine. I think it's fine. Not amazing, but it's like fine. Also, if they have like Caldera Hylian or whatever, that kind of combo. Like I think Terrasso and Caldera Hylian, and then I don't lose all my stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like combos they have. But yeah, I don't. I agree that Mark's not amazing. Maybe like I don't know. We'll see. All right, they mulligan the 5, but my hand's slow-ish, I guess. It's only a turn 3 dreadnought. So I'm gonna Winding Wave first. If I draw more dreadnoughts, I'm gonna keep the 12/12 around just to get in now. Okay. Ooh, Maze is a good one. All right, well, attack for 12. Creatures. This just kills faster. Really, unless they have like, it's also dodges disenchant. All right, no fog, good. No tangle, no fog, good. This is like that's all that kills me here. All right, simple as that. Just draw two 12/12s. Why am I typecasting in these decks? Yeah, Pure is playing eggs. Yeah. I'm gonna keep this hand. If I draw a land, it's gonna be awesome. And I'm on the draw too. I know my opponent won't kill any land or elf. So even if my hand is slow, I can still kind of catch up. I played Oran Reef. Okay, there's a Ghalta. That won't come out that soon. Alright, land would be pretty hot. I can I actually would play the Landward tribe first, I think. But it doesn't, I don't know. Alright. Their guy's a 2/2. This triggers for me too. Oh, amazing. Alright, I'm just gonna play a bunch of elves. Ghost Quarter, no. Alright. Pretty soon this Ghalta is gonna come down. Okay, I gotta be worried about Flash Bear. I don't really want to get Flash Beared here. That's the weirdest statement I've ever made, but it's actually true. Like, knowing they have Ashcode Bear, I'm not gonna suicide my guys into them. In fact, I'm just gonna play the Mimic. Next turn I can play the Ghalta for like very little mana. Like 2, in fact. Alright, see? There's Flash Bear, of course. Tricky, tricky. Alright, here's Aluya. Iluya, or how, I don't know how to say it, but here it is. Alright. It is a bear, so it might fight. I think it's gonna... I don't know if they want to fight. So you should have, like, triggered this and then fought. That's actually... Okay. They're gonna fight. Okay, the Ashko Bear is gonna fight the Mimic. That's fine. I'm gonna make a 12/12, so it's not gonna matter that much. I didn't even have enough mana to... I have another Mimic in my hand, so I'm gonna take 3. Ooh, I get a triggered... I get a counter too, somehow. Oh, because they... I should have... Why didn't I block? What? I had a 4/4. I didn't realize they flashed it in. They got me. Oh, I got boomed there. I got boomed so hard. Dang it. They boomed me. They boomed me. It's okay. I'm gonna play a Ghalta. It's okay. God, they boomed me, dude. They freaking boomed me. Okay, they're thinking. They're thinking about something. I mean, there's no reason not to activate this, right? I might have to step away for a second. Or maybe they're wondering why I didn't block. Because I forgot. That's why. My turn is very scripted next turn. It's pretty much like Druid, Ghalta, unless something crazy happens. Plus I draw a Dreadnought, then I'm playing the Dreadnought, of course. Maybe they're getting disconnected. That'd be a bit unfortunate. They're actually, they were wondering why my guy's a 4/4. I didn't block. Because I kind of forgot. But if they play like another thing, I guess I could fight and trade, which don't really want to do. I don't know. That's my justification for me not blocking. But they asked why it was a 4/4. Because ordinary triggers for all green creatures. Okay. Oh, perfect land. Um. How much is this? Okay, it's a 2-mana spell. Alright, here's my Ghalta. Anyways, here's a Ghalta. Uh. Okay, Flash in the Bear. You do you. They're probably gonna fight the Elvish Archroot again, but it doesn't matter because the Ghalta is here. The Ghalta is totally here. Alright, I'm coming in. If you want to double block here, I'm totally happy about that. Vivian would be really nice because they give my guy Vigilance. But I think I'm just crashing no matter what. The only card that could really have to kill me is like an Overrun or something like that, or a Garrick. I don't really know if they have that. I guess the only thing if they had another Flash Bear to fight and everything. Okay, I'm gonna Winding Way. I'm gonna name Creature. Alright, I hit 3 out of 4. Okay. I mean, they're dead. They're totally dead to this. Let's say Flash in another bear. It's just 12/12 tribal, actually. Alright, okay. I'll just run everything else out. Alright, go. Definitely a tribal mirror here. 12/12s against bears. Who will come out on top? I think the tramplers will. Alright, the Masked Vandal doesn't kill the Dreadnought. If they had blocked, if they had the cognizance to block, I think they have to like have a they can have a target, but they think they okay, so I think they have to have a creature to put in the graveyard. So I'm not sure how the stack works here, but they could maybe like use this bear to fight a bear. I'm actually curious to see if this works. Okay. Okay, so it does work. That's actually really cool. It still doesn't matter because I have a Ghalta. Okay, they have another Matt's Vandal. I guess I could like load up the Ghalta, or everyone just gang block the Ghalta, but then I have a bunch of elves in play. So if I draw like an Albatross Druid, I just swing out. And I don't know how I can lose. So let's see, how much tough... Let's just do math. Ooh, they're gonna pump out a lot here. I think they're thinking about either like fighting. They have to be thinking about what the pump. The only option is the pump, really. Okay. They attack, they're just maybe suicidal, maybe not. I don't know. I'm definitely blocking if they attack. All right, Vivian's a nice one. 7, 9. So they have enough. They have enough to block. Usually Brain Freeze, Tendrils, or whatever. Grape Shot. So I'm just gonna Vigilance this guy. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 10, 14. So if I attack with this guy, it just kind of gets eaten by this, and they could live another turn. They're reading Vivian. I'm definitely just gonna plus plus this guy, and see if they try to trade. Which they would trade their whole board. But even if they don't, I mean, they have to trade a lot to not die. And they can only really, let's see, 7, 9, 11. They could kill it, but it takes like a billion of their creatures. Like, they have to give up a lot. Which I'm totally fine with. Because next turn I just swing out with everyone else. Alright, I don't care about this guy because he's not a bear. So, I mean, they could have all the mana you want. 4, 9. The math doesn't really work out that well. No matter what. 9, 11. They're just top decking, so I don't know what they could draw here. I guess there's that one bear card. The flax and whatever. I guess this is okay. No matter what, I can only kill 3 creatures there, so. They drew a guy. Alright, I'm gonna look. There's an Archdruid. That's tricky. It's very tricky. Do I have the Archdruid? I guess this doesn't matter. Oh, if they looked us through, they're dead. Okay, that's all I wanted. I wanted to trade with the... All I wanted to do was kill this guy, but I had to give up 2 elves for it. Which is kind of sad. But I wanted to take care of their Bear Lord. I don't mind. Trading down is not too bad. Oh, they drew another thing. Okay. Well, that's a weird concede. I guess eventually I just keep attacking. Not really. I mean, Bodyguard would have killed them, actually. Okay. Interesting deck. I think I'm gonna bring in Basilisk Collar. I don't know if this is the matchup for Benevolent Bodyguard, so I'm gonna cut that. I could bring in Marco Asylum against Fighting, but the only card that really is threatening to me is the Illuia. So I basically just have to like dodge that. But I like Collar when I put it on a 12/12. Definitely helps the race out. They do a main deck Masked Vandal, which is really good. That might be good for the Dreadnought, but I'm gonna just ignore that for now. I would keep this if this was a forest. Probably not. I don't know. I'm gonna mulligan anyway. I will keep this hand. This hand's actually kind of insane. I guess I'll ban a Dreadnought because I need everything else. As long as they don't interact with like Vivian in any way. Like I might have to go up. If they play a 2-drop, I have to go up. Okay. Oh, we were both playing Winding Way. Good, good. So now I can actually go down and look for a creature. What did they hit? They only hit 1 card. They had a Universal Automaton. Not really the droids we were looking for. Okay, that was nice. Okay. -2. I will just take a creature, obviously. So here comes the Flash. So I guess I have to bring in the Ghalta. Because they have like Masked Vandal in their deck. Nice. Still have enough mana for the Galta, which is totally cool. Um, okay. Flash in the Dreadnought, so I can flash in the Galta. Let the Dreadnought go away. Plus this. Pass. Turn 3 Galta the hard way. The easy way, I guess. That's why Vivian's here. Vivian flat. Oh my god, this card's so fun. Okay. Probably just like vigilancing this to protect the Vivian. And just have a blocker. Alright, creature. Okay. I have a lot of flash elves also to protect. Did I miss a land drop? No, it's turn 4. Okay. I don't know what they could do. I don't know if you have an answer to kill a gigantic 12/12 green creature. They could have like pacifism. That'd be crazy. See, they had Mask Mandal after all. But they didn't have any creatures in the graveyard anyway. I have enough mana, so I'm gonna bring in the Mimic. So I guess the only card they could have here is like... Alright, It's another Galta. I guess they get my Galta Vigilance in a weird way. I'm gonna take it. I don't know if this... I might need it. I don't know. I don't know if this game's particularly gonna keep going after this. After I attack with my Galta. Even if it dies somehow, I just flash in another one. I guess. I don't know. No, it doesn't really work out that well. I think they live this, though, right? Yeah, they definitely live this if they block with everyone. Ooh, they have a spell. Alright, okay, they're gonna activate Vivian. Vivian's Grizzly. They whiffed. So it's not a creature or planeswalker. Alright, they're at 1. I don't know. I'm gonna flash in like 4 things at the end of this turn, too. Grizzly Fate. They have Threshold? They do. Is that enough? Oh my god, that is enough. Well, I have a bunch of creatures to flash in, though. They should not attack, because I'll just flash in the Galta. It's 1 short. 8, 11, 12. So they could all gang block the thing. I mean, then they died to the Mimic. But I'm just gonna, like, put out a billion things. Like, they can't block everything. They don't trade and they die, too, because they died in the Mimic. I attack with everyone. It doesn't matter. They could live if I just attack with the Galta, but I'm not gonna attack with just the Galta. I'm gonna attack with everyone. Alright, sweet. There's Galta. I'm on the draw. I'm gonna mulligan. Because I really want lands in this matchup. Okay, these are the wrong lands. I'll keep, I guess. I don't know. No, this hand's terrible. Why'd I keep this? I should've gone to 5. We'll see what's... Okay, this is probably gonna be bad. All my bravado is not gonna work out here. Force would be nice. Oh, nice. Nice one. Another force would be nice. Dang it! They always have it! That's okay, I have 11 more elves. I have 11 more mana dorks here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. They're not cycling, which is probably worse. Alright. No white mana? Interesting. Okay, they found it. Never mind. Alright. Here's another one. No rift, so I feel pretty good so far. I would just like to draw a Mimic. That'd be nice. Mimic can just start everything. That's totally... I'm totally fine with that. As long as we can start building a board, it's fine. Who are you playing against? Oh. Oh, they're playing Border Post. Okay. Pretty soon I can actually hard cast this Galta and then maybe trade it for a Dreadnought. Let's see. 12, so it's 8. Do I have 8 mana? I have 6, 7. One more forest. I can actually just play a Galta. Like I'm totally fine with this as long as I can keep playing spells or creatures. Okay, never mind. Rift is here. Now everything changes. Now I actually really do need a Mimic because they're just gonna kill the Druid. So now I just need to draw a Mimic like right now. If I draw a Mimic right here, the game is over. The game is actually over. Because there's no way they kill two 12/12s. So I have to draw a Nodrazi Mimic right now. I'm gonna take this. Okay. That's not a Mimic. It's unfortunate. I can still draw a Mimic. They don't really know what I'm doing, maybe. Maybe they haven't seen my matches. I guess I could like bait them into like this is tough because like if I let the ability resolve, then they pay the mana and I don't have I have a time to respond to it. So I kind of want them to kill my two creatures. So I have to let it go. Because if they don't have a mana up, then they can't rift my guy. So I have to like let this happen. So I want because I actually want them to kill my two guys with rift. The only card they have is a third Spark Spray, which would be insane if they had third Spark Spray. See, perfect. Now they cycle again. I can still draw into a Mimic, and it'd still be great. It's still not. I'm not. It's not out of the realm of possibility yet. They're. Oh, I forgot they missed. They didn't make a land drop yet. That's a good land drop for me. Okay. Like their graveyard's kind of juiced though, so. Even if I play a 12/12 now, they might just flare me out. Okay, I'm just gonna get see. My hand was really slow. It was not like a good hand. I have to agree that was not a good hand for me. Alright, I'm gonna play the Marks. This is like the one matchup where I have to play Mark of Asylum. That's really why it's here. Maybe it's time I play Dauntless Escort. That or like Return to Nature, one of the two. It's probably Return to Nature. I don't know what version they're on. They don't really know what I'm trying to do, I think. So I think I'm fine with keeping... I mean, I have to keep the Troll Tools in. That's the whole point of the deck. So I think a couple... I think I want like a third Nature. Okay, let's try this. Actually, I'm looking at an Arch Druid instead of the Winding Way. Part of me wants to cut all the Arch Druids, but that's probably wrong. They kind of just die to Rifts. This hand is interesting. I'm going to keep. This hand's actually really interesting. It's a weird hand, but I think it's honestly probably good enough. I'll start with the Vista. Because I have something to counter a Rift. The only problem is if it dies with Fox, of course. So Fox is the only thing that like really like counters this hand. Counters a hand like this. Alright, I have a Mimic, so I'm going to play it. If I draw... I mean, if I draw a thing, then it's good. Alright, hopefully the shock factor is in. Alright, they're going to play a Rift, so I'm just going to return to nature. If I don't draw a 12-12, a Dreadnought, that is, not the other, not the Ghalta. Are they thinking of fighting? Oh, they're going to Pyroclasm. Oh, okay, awesome. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. Because I drew a Mark of Asylum right after. Okay. I love that. Because I cannot deal with that, I cannot deal with that Fox there. Damn, they're afraid. They're afraid now. This is amazing. And they brought in Wraths, so now I know more about their deck. Okay. This is great. I feel so good at that Pyroclasm. They got afraid. I haven't shown another one. I have to restart this Geo soon. My computer's lagging. But I need to draw now. I need to draw like a card drawing spell, a Vivian, um, a Vivian or a Winding Way would be pretty great. I'm pretty set up against like their random Pyroclasms and Lightning Rifts though. Yep. I have a double mark, so my creatures are good. And they missed the land drop too, perfect. Winding Way, perfect. Creature. Double Ghalta, yeah! Um Pretty soon I will cast as Ghalta. Alright, get in there. Let's see. I like my position a lot. My opponent has nothing on board. The only thing that really like stunts everything is like flares, but they have to have a fourth land for it. They'll get it soon. I'm sure they'll get it soon enough, but I'm actually surprised they're cycling that Fox. Oh, they're doming me. That's totally fine. It's kind of a race there. Ooh, they missed the land drop? Oh my goodness. It's amazing. See, I gotta kill them quick before they hit their fourth land. Okay, another Winding Way. I'll name creature again. Ho 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 ho. Oh my goodness. I have 5 mana? Okay. Okay, well, they have to kill me now. Okay. I pulled a Santa Claus on them. I did the ho ho ho. Of course I'm doing it all. I have to do it all here. Because I have to beat a flare. I have to beat a flare to my face by attacking for 24. Alright, nice, nice, nice. My slow hand kind of paid off. I can't believe they sacrificed their Fox for the Mimic. They got scared. That was so good. I don't know if you actually really do want to do that, but they totally got scared. Now I want to play Dauntless Escort. I really do. There's just extra like protection against their Pyroclasms. I'm not sure if it's super worth it, but I feel like I want to put this in. I just like this and this. And two. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Also protects stats against like disenchants, like shredded sails. Those I like it. I think like Elven Shooter is just super fragile, although it worked out really well there and added 2 mana. The tribe is way better. The tribes are way better in this matchup. They take 2 Lightning Rift cycles to kill. I'm gonna keep this hand. Another slowish hand, but I don't know. I just believe. I kind of believe in it. It has like everything I kind of need. All right. I'm just believing. I'm just gonna believe for here. I could draw a Mimic. Be really nice. All right, Stinger. Not bad, not bad. I will name creature. Okay. That's a lot of creatures. Because I get rid of the Mystic. I don't really need it anymore in this forest. I have a ton of uncastable cards. Just hilarious. Mimic would be great. Vivian would be super awesome. Um, Vivian would be the best card to see right now. Because I could plus it. It'd be hard for them to kill it. And then I could just flash in a million things. I had no other play. I don't know. Either I play the bodyguard. I don't know. Well, there's a Mimic. Ooh, hmm. Alright, I'm gonna play the Tribe. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna play the Tribe and slow it down the next turn with Bodyguard. And I have a billion mana to play the Ghalta as well. So if this lives, then I have a billion mana up. This is why I love Bodyguard in this list. This is why I love this random creature. I think it's actually really good. I should probably play 4 Bodyguards at some point. Maybe between the main deck and sideboard. Might be better than Dauntless Escort, but Escort's really good against Wraths, which is a really big problem with this deck. I didn't want to block. I didn't block. I didn't want to hit Spark Sprayed here, or like Rifted. All right, I'm gonna go for it. I'm definitely going for it. They had to have double Spark Spray or something like that. Some like nonsensical combination of cards to beat me here. Sure, that's perfect. Pyroclasm? You're gonna Clasm here? Go for blood? Okay, it's interesting. All right, run it all out. Now I have protection for the Dreadnought, so I can play my Galta, which could activate another Dreadnought if I feel like it. Okay. I don't know why it said white, because they could play a land and say and shatter this. That's really bad. I guess I was worried about like oust or something. I don't know if this card even in the format. All right, here comes a Galta. And here comes the Llanowar tribe as well. I actually don't know how they win here. I actually have no idea how they win here. I guess they could like no, they can't even like flare me. They won't have any. They have like they gain 8. I don't know. I'm at 4. I'm at a pretty high life total, so perfect song for this part. Yeah, and they have a single white source. Not enough for day, which would be insane. 12/12, yeah! I'm typecasted in this archetype. Yeah! Typecast, typecast. This hand's pretty good. I can keep. I'm just gonna slam the tribe. Alright, Fox is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Tribe just makes a billion mana, so it's a really good start. It's basically harder to kill Rafellos. That's how I see it. I remember when like Honorbound was playing Elves for a bit and he played this card over Rafellos. And he mentioned how it was just like just as good. And I was like, it's kind of true. It's kind of a good point. He kind of made a decent point. He convinced me. Okay, there's a Galta. That's nice. Next turn, I think I'm going to Vivian. So I could flash, maybe if I have a 12/12, I can flash, or Dreadnought, I can flash one in. And then keep the Galta. I probably would keep the Galta, not the Dreadnought. Alright, no red mana yet, so I'm pretty happy about that. No, nothing to kill my creatures. Okay. Yeah, it's great. I love it. They didn't even... Ooh, wow. They didn't cycle there. They baited me. Alright, post-combat... Post-damage cycle, yeah! Yes! This is the luck... This is the luck you need sometimes to win Magic tournaments. We're at the damage phase right now. Because they didn't wait at the block phase. Yeah! They're just showing me what they could have done. I respect that. Um... Alright, I'm rolling down for Vivian. Oh, I can play around Tithe. No problem. Okay. Um... do I even Winding Way here? Probably not. Hmm. I'm probably losing this Vivian. It's okay. I thought about like playing the Winding Way off the Llanowar Tribe mana, but I don't think it's worth it. I didn't think it was worth it to do that. Um, all right, still no Rift. Still feel pretty decent about that. I could also just like save the Vivian by like flashing in a Mystic and double blocking here. That's actually not a bad idea. Let me see how they attack. If they go to the dome, I might just take it. Hmm. The only way that's like kills me is they have a spark spray, I guess. I kind of want to just dig more. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. No, I just want to draw an extra card. I'm just being super greedy. Um, C5. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we need a land, which I don't have. It's 5. But technically these add 5 mana, so it's actually like 10. I might have had enough mana. I don't know. There's a bodyguard. I'm gonna roll this down again. I just want to draw a thing. Okay, there's another Galta. Hmm. Okay. Um, I kind of need the Winding Way here, so I'm just gonna do it. This is gonna be really annoying because I'm gonna lose the Vivian again. I feel like I might get tithed, but it's kind of whatever. Yeah, maybe just hard casting a Galta would have been good there. Okay. I don't know. I didn't do math. See, this is a tie. That's totally fine. I didn't do the math, that's why. Because we don't do math here! We don't do math here. And drawing cards is great. Yeah, how much mana would I add? 5. The thing's reduced by 5, so it's basically like I just cast like 5. I need 7. I only need like 7 mana for that. Which I had. I definitely had 7 mana. And I had a bodyguard backup. Alright. I know, it's a sick tithe. I might be dead here. I might just be dead, which is totally fine as well. If they attack me in the face, I'm definitely dead. Well, I'm dead. I don't mind being dead because I played bad. So I just want to get this game over with. Wow, exactly 5. Okay. I played bad. Yeah, whatever. I just played bad. Let's move on. How did I sideboard last time? Something like this. I don't know how they're gonna... I'm gonna bring in the callers for this game. I want to try caller out. Obviously, it relies on equipping a thing, but... I might want some Return to Natures. If they have, like, more Wrath effects, then I'll bring in the Dauntless Escorts. But I think for now, I'll bring in the Caller. To race some life. But yeah, that was pretty bad. I could have just, like, cast a 12/12. In my head, I am always... Whenever time I have Vivian, I always want to play a Dreadnought to go with a Ghalta. That's why I think I overvalued it. Alright, this hand would be good if I drew a land. I'm going to keep. This is a rough keep, but I am going to keep. Because the quickest way of winning this game is just by playing a 12/12. So if I draw a land, it's like... And they don't have a Spark Spray. They have to have really specific... really a lot of specific things have to happen right here. I also have to draw a land. Oh my god. Okay. They can even Spark Spray the Mimic, which would be even more insane of a play. Of course, I didn't draw it, so... Okay. We'll just play the Mimic, and then hope for the best. I think the Spark Spray for the Mimic, that's gonna be crazy. I'm just gonna do it, because I feel very... I feel very, panicked here. Okay. Perfect. I would have got Mana Tithe. That would have been insane. I'd rather get Mana Tithe there than Spark Sprayed. Probably doesn't matter. They're probably just so confused about what's happening. Do you also have Spark Spray? That'd be insane. Okay. Land would be nice. Okay, perfect. Should I just Basilisk Caller attack? No, I'm playing Vivian. Definitely just playing Vivian. On an empty board, for sure. Play your Rift. Sure. Alright, I have to hit a Ghalta. No, actually, the Vivian is great. I just get a Dreadnought now. Duh, I have a Dreadnought. This is perfect. Yeah, this is totally chill. Just totally chill here. Great. Alright, so play one Dreadnought, flash another one to sack to eat one of them. So I have to remember which one to eat. I have to eat this one. Okay, hopefully they just don't have, No, I don't want to get Mana Tithe. I just don't want to get Mana Tithe. I don't want to forget about it and get Mana Tithe. There's no way I get Mana Tithe here. I just don't want to get Mana Tithe. Call me, like, scared, but I'm not getting Mana Tithe here. If they had in the foresight to bring in, like, some crazy card, I had 3 mana. I don't know, I wanted to play the Caller. I wanted to expend my mana. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gaining so much life, by the way. I'm gonna gain so much life. It's gonna be crazy. Alright, gonna shoot the Vivian. It's... Shout out to you, Vivian. Thank you very much. Salutes to you. You did your job. A fine soldier. Because I have everything I need right here. Alright. I even have a Marco Asylum I can't cast. Alright, Death Touch, Lifelink, Trample. Great combo. I don't know. Unless they kill this somehow, I don't know how they come back from this. They have to kill this before I draw a Ghalta or something. Alright. Hanging out. Because weekends were made for fun. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really show any Dreadnoughts game one, so this is probably a surprise to them what my deck actually does. I'm at 32 life. I don't know how I could, like, die. So, it's up to them to... I don't know... And now I don't know how they could live. Because my guy is Trample. They would have to have, specifically, like, Shredded Sails in their deck somehow. The card should be main deck. I actually think people should just main deck Shredded Sails over playing, like, cheeky Mana Tides. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Alright, I'm just gonna run it back. Same as. And maybe not mess up. Border Post in the finals on the other side. I think I could have just 2-0'd this person. Wait, they should know what I was playing. I played this early. I played them earlier. I think I played them like Friday. I'm gonna keep this hand. Okay. If I had white mana, the bodyguard would be pretty great. They just play a Rift. I'm just totally killing it. I'm just snap killing it. They have the Spark Spray? Of course they have the Spark Spray. They always do. Basically, when you cycle a bunch, when you have a bunch of like cards that care about cycling, you want all of them to cycle. So I'd rather have a card that's like really good in the meta, when like Affinity is a thing and everyone's just playing whatever, versus like a Force Spike that can cheese you some wins. That's how I see it. Ooh, Vista, perfect. I'm gonna run this into a Mana Tide. Okay. Ooh, it drew the Mimic. This is a perfect hand for Mimic, because I have a Bodyguard now, and I have the Vista. So a lot of good draws, but I'm not going to run it out immediately. I'm going to play the Tribe first. Again, I'm in a position where my opponent is trying to react to me, so I could be the aggressor here. Sure. Hmm. Here comes the Tribe. There's another game where Bodyguard's going to come in the clutch, I think. Unless they have... I mean, Bodyguard even protects my creature against, like, Hide and Seek, which is really good. If they hold a Mana Tide, I'm probably not going to play around it. I don't know. I don't know if I really could. Alright, this is a snap block. No. there's no point in me blocking because I can play around mana tide by not blocking. They want to kill my creature. I don't know. So if I just have this, I can play around mana tide. I can play around a billion mana tides. What am I thinking? I was gonna block, but then it's like, eh. I wonder what they were thinking about. I guess they might have to go for blood. No, they would have to have Spark Spray there. The only card that helps them there is like Spark Spray or Pyroclasm. Okay. Oh, we have another Dreadnought. Okay. Alright, here's a Bodyguard. Here's a Mimic. Double Spark Spray would be insane. Not gonna lie. Would be very insane. If they have double Spark Spray, yeah, they're insane. They Spark Spray this, Spark Spray that. Oh, insane. Insane plays. Actually insane if they had it. Okay. Here's this. They can also have like Spark Spray, Artifact Kill spell, which is totally fine as well. Two spells do kill. So any two spells would kill. I feel like they had Spark Spray because they're baiting me into a blocking. They have at least one. That's my sole read on that. Because they definitely attacked into my 3/3. They're asking for a trade. They're asking for me to protect it. Alright. So they have the Spark Spray. See, there it is. I mean... Okay, Pro Red. Okay. Attack! I mean, if they have like a hide and seek, that's whatever. It's gonna be really sad, but... There's shredded sales. Okay, I mean... I couldn't deal with two things, so it's whatever. Back to the drawing board! Vivian off the top would be nice. Any card drawing as well would be really great. I definitely couldn't deal with two spells, so it's the best opportunity for me to go for it. My only hope is that they have just nothing but air, but I mean, it's a cycling deck, so what are you gonna do? I probably should actually just keep blocking, because I can't really outrace this. There's a Mark of Asylum, which would have been fine yesterday. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out. I need to keep my life total a bit high. I don't want to start trading my life when their cycles gain them life, so I'm just gonna hang. Hmm. Okay, there's a rift, which goes straight upstairs. Wait, I have a return to nature. This is why it's in the deck. What am I thinking about? And I have a mana for Mana Tithe, yeah. Can't let this thing kill me, so I'm totally just gonna kill it. Alright, cycle go for blood. It's gonna be one of those drawn out games for sure. Need to draw a card drawing spell. There's a forest. Um, I need to make a land drop in case I draw a Galta. Let's see. It costs 9 mana. I have 7 right now. Right, wait. I have 9. So Galta is top deck. Yeah. I could just draw a Galta. Or I could draw that too. I want to go for it. Okay, they have another shredded sales. Um, just thinking. I'm at a weird point where now, like, I have to worry about Zenith Flare. So I'm just gonna attack. I kind of have to attack here. Maybe I can draw, like, a Caller to gain some life off the Dreadnought. It's really the only out I have at this point. Alright. Oh, we're doing it. There's one flare. Okay. Unfortunate. My opponent had just enough my opponent had just enough spells, and the flare is the last thing that's gonna kill me. That's how it goes. Rip. Rip my undefeated streak against the cycling deck with this deck, but it is what it is. They dealt with the first thing, and that's kind of all it took. They just had enough, like, life to hang out. Shame. Why it took too long to kill. I mean, eventually they'll draw their thing, right? Alright, we'll watch the finals because I'm here anyway. I think I messed up game 1. For sure I messed up game 1. That's the hard part. I don't mind losing, but I think that if I played the Galta, instead of just not playing the Galta, instead of just protecting the Vivian, maybe the game's a lot different. I don't know. I have to map it out. Maybe I couldn't play around the flare. Because maybe I, like, get hit. Because I can't block all the foxes, but maybe they just kind of grind me out with fox. Alright. So the finals is coming up in just a second. I think it's border post against cycling. I think that's the finals. Two decks that just don't mesh with each other. They just those are two decks that just kind of like two ships passing by each other, you know? It's like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Oh, we're playing? Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. I actually think I don't know. I actually don't know what to think about this matchup. I guess it depends on sideboards. Sideboard for the border post player. Because I don't know, it's a rough one. Alright. No Torn Fox for the cycling deck. That's a really good sign for the border post player. It's mostly border posts, couple dispatches for like for interaction. And then Wildfire. They're really leaning on the Wildfire pretty hard. But a Fox can get out the way of Wildfire pretty quickly. So they're really lucky they didn't see it on turn 1. They're playing some interesting cards. Oh, they're playing Bontu's Last Reckoning. That's amazing. So, Bontu's Last Reckoning is pretty great when you only have like 10 lands in your deck. Did they miss a land drop? Oh my god, they kept the one-lander! They kept the one-lander. Why? Why did they do this against me? Alright. Anyways, the double border post with the talisman. Quite simply put, I mean, they just get the 6 mana. They didn't even play their Fox, which is, I don't know, I think it's like maybe the only hope you have, but they're probably worried that it might get dispatched. They don't have any white mana to dispatch yet, so This deck is like 4-color nonsense. No green. Green is the one color they don't have. But every other color is represented here in some way. Here's the Antiquities War. It's a really quick win condition. If they find another artifact. Which they will, because that's what Antiquities War does, finds artifacts. They found an Astrolabe, which would be enough to kill on the straight 20. It's too late. If you're a cycling fan, it's too late. It's way too late. You kept the one lander. You hope that the cycle got you there, but it didn't. I don't know if they even mulliganed at all. They like kept a 7. They definitely kept a 7. They found the second land, but it's like a duty thing. It says active Antiquities War. Yeah, I wasn't really there for the beginning. I don't know if they had a second, but there's the fourth artifact for the fourth 5/5 for the Antiquities War. Here's another artifact. Why not? It's probably another border post. Another talisman. Just pouring it on with the Metalwork Colossus. Double Metalwork Colossus. Just pouring it on. All right, next game. Next game. Let's wrap this up. Wrap it up. Let's wrap this up. You don't have Angel Song in your deck. You're not gonna fog. Yes. And they played a cycling land. They did it. Maybe they won't attack. Maybe they won't attack with a third saga. They have dispatch anyway. Just for good measure, they decided to dispatch the creature. And now that triggers a concede. We're going to game 2. I think that the game is deal, I would say, for the cycling or the wildfire player. I don't know what they're gonna bring in. They might bring another dispatch just for like an early fox. Like I said, it's one of the few cards that kind of gets out of control really quickly. They maybe bring in Pyroclasm as well for the go wide plan, but they have a bunch of wildfires in their deck. I don't know if they're really worried about that. And they're also playing Bontu's Last Reckoning, which is really a really fun card for this deck. That plays like one land, 1 and 2 lands a turn. Um, yeah, on the other side, Deafening Silence could be really funny against a bunch of border posts. They can't really chain border posts a lot. So it's actually a card that slides them down. And then they have like 8 shatter effects and hide and seek and shredded sails. So you can see some of those, if not all of those, come in. All right. Let's see if the cycling player keeps a reasonable 7. If they keep another one laner, I'm gonna be really upset. After losing that match, I'm gonna be so upset. Because they played they played alright in their game on our games. But if they keep another one laner, I'm gonna be okay, they had mulliganed. Alright, turn 1 border post. Could easily just get shattered here and just like set them back so much. With a what do you call it? A swell sails, shredded sails. Or even hide and seek would be nice too. Both cards pretty devastating against the wildfire deck. There it is, Shredded Sails. 2-mana Stone Rain here. As long as, like, the cycling deck keeps their land drops, I mean, they can just keep doing that for a bit. All the cards that give, like, they give artifacts like Hexproof for, like, 4 mana, so they kind of get a bit rough. They don't have any of them in this deck. There's no, like, Kadeems or Leonin Abunuses, but they're a bit too slow for this. But it's just really rough when all your mana base is artifacts. And kind of like an Affinity meta. Although we haven't seen Affinity played for a bit. I think people just kind of get off it every now and then. People just stop playing the best deck. Which I think it's probably one of the best, if not the best deck. I definitely had the numbers. But Cycling is up there as well. Alright, here's a Talisman. Probably going to play another Border Post, too, off of this. This is one of those decks. They're cycling Shredded Sails. Why? Did it... What? That can't be right. That can't be right, can it? There is no way that cycling Shredded Sails is good there. Wouldn't... Like, the only reasoning behind that is that they didn't have the Forgotten Cave to play. But you definitely just blow up one of these lands, or these things. They didn't even play a land this turn. Or another Border Post. That's crazy. That is crazy to me. I hope it works out for them. I don't know. Greedy, maybe I'm greedy. Maybe I just blow up this Border Post, the red Border Post, but I don't see how you couldn't. When a deck that wants to get to 6 mana. Or, like, amass a bunch of artifacts for Colossus. Alright, well, the Rescuer is going to live on. And produce another Soldier token. Only triggers for once per turn when you cycle a card. It's not broken like Fox or the Drans brothers. Or sisters, I don't know. They're men. Okay. One more land for Wildfire. It's prime time for Wildfire, honestly. I think they're worried about playing more artifacts, or maybe they just don't have any. Because they don't seem to be playing any more Border Posts. Their deck is like mostly Border Posts. So I feel like they're just kind of like worried about another Shredded Sails. But I mean, they cycled one. This is scary. Because they're gonna be at like 7. And they could float mana and just Wildfire or Zenith Flare you and maybe try to draw out of this. I don't know. They could definitely just cycle and then Zenith Flare you. If you have the Wildfire here. Alright, looks like they're gonna go for it. But this is the thing, you have to float your mana. So if you're a smart cycle player, you could cycle one card, float your mana, and then Zenith Flare. Because it's gonna be the 6th card. One more card be 7. Oh, or they can Mana Tot. No! No! Wait, what are they doing? Okay, they're floating. But they're paying to... Wait, what? Stop. No, they don't know how to float mana. Oh, they're gonna Fracturing Gust! Oh my gosh! They're playing Fracturing Gust. Oh my goodness. Back to Kingdom Come we both go. Oh, that's so silly. Okay. So cycling up here. Way up. Any 1-drop will do, or 2-drop. Okay. Oh, this isn't shuffled. It's just off. It's just alphabetically going down. It's so funny. Shuffle. What happens when I shuffle? Actually. Uh, all right. All the cycle player needs to do is produce a threat, and then they could easily win this game. And we're gonna get game 3. That was a boss traction gust. Actually, surprised people still play that card. But I guess Riomar is still a believer. This is a silly situation. Border post out of artifacts. They even cycled another shredded sales. I wouldn't even have done that. You don't need to keep cycling. You don't have to cycle to cycle. Sometimes you could just have shredded sales. Why? That's two shredded sales. They decided to cycle. And I still don't know if it's right or not. Alright, Spark Spray is getting cycled. They're looking for any creature. I mean, they also now they have mana for Zenith Flare, so if they have a flare, they're just dead. The Border Post player is dead, and they're gonna go to game 3. They're just conceding. I don't know if they had the flare, but maybe they just soul read them on having flare. All right, here comes game 3. Border Post's gonna be in the play here after that super blowout of the Fracturing Gust. I didn't even look to see if they had any. That was a one of. That was a one of Fracturing Gust. Insane. I mean, I guess if you're playing cycling, you could just find your one ofs eventually. All right, double Misfane and Argham's Astrolabe on the Border Post side. No one drop again from the cycling player. I imagine they cut the Mana Tides and fit in some other cards, like all the Shatters and whatnot. All right, here comes a Hide. Gonna tuck this Border Post down at the bottom. It's a very slow game. No, neither player has any threats. But the Border Post will persevere and keep doing their thing. With Duress, interesting sideboard card. It does get some flares or Lightning Rift. Also can just like snag a Shatter or a Fracturing Gust at the right time. It's a whiff. Big whiff. A lot of lands in the hand for the cycling player. Alright, they got the Rescuer out, and they're going to cycle a Forgotten Cave to get a creature. You don't have to do it now, you can always just do it later. Doesn't really matter either way. Alright, here comes Pyroclasm, a nice answer to the Valiant Rescuer. So they brought that one in. The Border Post player did. Definitely think the sideboards come out to play. So you didn't play the Battlefield Forge for the second red source. If you maybe you cycle your Forgotten Cave and you draw like a 2-drop, you kind of want to play it. All right, and there is the Stinger. All right, here comes Slaughter Games. They could name Zenith player with this. That'd be really funny. It would definitely like slow them down in terms of like the gap. The gap of just like getting a bunch of cycles down and killing them. They're gonna name Fracturing Gust. The one card that super blows them out, I guess. It's just the one of. I guess they know their hand. They have the 5th land drops. They're kind of just worried about it in general. It also gives them information about their current hand now. All right. The Healer Stinger combos here. Which is more than enough to kill, but I mean, the board post deck is just all about wildfires and everything. So you gotta be. They could. So they saw the hand with the Slaughter Games, and they know if their deck has Mana Tides, they could probably just play around it. They only have 5 mana though. Another Slaughter Games. Oh my god. Did they bring in the whole kitchen sink for this deck? They're gonna name probably Zenith Flare. It's the next like scariest card. Eventually though, you have to like kill them or kill their stuff. This is fun and all, but now they have a board presence and you kind of have to deal with it. This is the Slaughter Game sort of like fallacy where that's cool. You're dealing with stuff later on, but right now there's 2/2/2s. One of them domes you every turn they cycle. Where are all the pyro? I mean, they used a Pyroclasm, but where are all the other Wrath effects that they have? They probably named like Zenith Flare here. Although, I mean, they have more things to worry about now. We'll know if they had a Zenith Flare in their hand by um, just if it gets removed. The card gets removed from their hand here. They're okay. They're naming Seek out of Hide and Seek. I guess they knew they had one, so they got rid of a card there. What an interesting name. All right, they have a Colossus. What a crazy game this has been. A lot of like interesting choices. This has been a crazy match. I guess they just really wanted to protect their Colossus, so just naming Seek is really good. They've looked at their hand a couple times already, so they maybe could think that this Colossus is good enough. But now they can just like sit back and try to draw into a flare soon. The Stinger is continually singing. Yeah, they really need to hit a wildfire though. This is the Stingers are just kind of like doing the work. Yeah, they're close, and they're almost at a point where they can't attack. Like they have to blow some lambs up this turn, but they're kind of at a point where like just a crackback plus like 6 cycles can do a lot of damage. So I don't think this Colossus could even get in right now. Yeah, I don't know about slaughter games, honestly. They named one card that could blow them out, which was Fracturing Death, and they named Hide and Seek. I don't mind Duress in this matchup, but I don't know about slaughter games. Your deck has to be like super soft to that kind of thing. Alright, they're attacking with everyone. That's a bold attack. Because you just blocked a Stinger, and now you have like less. Now you're not really threatening much, except double flare. Unless they blow up your lands. I don't like attacking there. Because you don't need to attack, because they're not going to attack. Now they're more incentivized to attack. Yeah, Wildfire's their only real out right now. What a weird attack. Like they were totally in a position where they keep cycling with Stinger. The Stinger was gonna do like a billion damage. Now they can just wildfire. If they have a land drop, they can wildfire and attack. Easy. You just slam this. You've already looked at your opponent's hand a couple times, so they have to have a tithe right now. If they have a tithe, they're just gods. This probably is game. But never say never. Alright, they're gonna flare. It's not enough. They'll go to 2. Or actually not even 2. They're floating the mana. No, they're gonna be at 2. Actually, they're waiting. This is perfect. They're gonna go to 1 here. They're waiting for this guy to die, and then they go to 1. So that means Spark Spray is on the table if they keep a red source. But they have like one opportunity to draw a Spark Spray. Yeah, they probably don't have Tithe. And they've looked at their deck, so they know what... They've already... Alright, they're flaring to Dome, because they're looking for Spark Spray, and it gives them a lot of time to draw one. But yeah, they definitely looked at their deck a couple of times with the Slaughter game, so they know whether or not they have Mana Tithe. So, 2 turns to draw a Spark Spray, plus a couple lands to cycle. Or even to find a Stinger. A Stinger, just a raw Stinger, is great if they have one. They had Shredded Sails though. They're gonna kill the Colossus. The game continues. Border Post at 1 life. Cycling with nothing, but just 1 card in hand. Double land into flare, that's a possibility. If they play a cycling land, then they definitely have flare. Because you definitely don't cycle. You definitely want to get the 4 mana. They've not taken the Spark Spray, it's over. They just raw drew it. Oh my god. Cycling wins. Oh. I'm sorry. I had to let this happen. Oh, brutal. Oh, brutal. Interesting. They should have just they should have slaughter games. They should have slaughter games and spark spray. Maybe that would have helped. Man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if you have to actually bring in slaughter games there. I don't mind, like I said, I don't mind the rest. I didn't mind they brought in Pyroclasm as well. Bringing in slaughter games is like, I don't know. I guess they have to like, I guess it's just blown up by fracturing gust all the time, and they don't really want to bring in Test. Talon's would have been a good card to bring in too. All right, we'll just do final analysis of my deck. I thought the deck was pretty good. I've had good results so far, and I don't mind the white splash. I think it's added a lot. I kind of want to play 4 bodyguards, but I don't know where I could fit them. The Switch Lantern Tribe's been really good. I'm playing 4 now. Dauntless Escort I didn't really bring in, but I didn't play a lot of Wrath decks. I probably don't even want this. I probably just want like more cards like Lead the Stampede that are just like can rebuy me, can like redirect like to give me more like creatures post Wrath. So maybe I just want like 4 bodyguards. So I'm probably just gonna switch that for now. Bodyguard was really good when I drew it. I would like I said, I'd like to play in main deck. I just don't know where to fit it. Like maybe I can cut like an elf for it. I don't know. The colors were fine. I think everything was fine. I think I just need to play better. Honestly, if I just play better, I think I just win. I think I can win more often, but that's skill in a nutshell. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for your support.